Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Seed Giver podcast, or should I say afternoon? It's after 12 now. Today is Wednesday, October the 30th. Oh man, the month is almost over. Friday will be the 1st of November. This week, this month, this year has flown by. We get to vote next week, and we got a lot of things going on. We got a holiday coming up, and from the title, today is Wednesday's Wisdom, and the question is asked, what are you going to be doing for Halloween? What do you guys got planned for this year? Now, this is going to take a a turn of sorts, and I don't want you guys to hate me. Don't bash me too hard. I can take it, but just wanted to give you a little insight, a little bit of background. This is just my take on this thing, and I give you a little background on myself. I grew up and I may have said it before, I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness, and we didn't celebrate holidays at all. Um, Shoot, you couldn't even celebrate your birthday. So a lot of these holidays I haven't got into or whatever, simply because I never did. So it kind of stuck with me because it's one of those things you don't miss what you never had. So, but I want to read something to you guys. I was doing a little studying on Halloween, and if you could just bear with me for about 5-10 minutes, we'll get your thoughts. And this is about the origin of Halloween. It says Halloween's origins date back to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. The Celts, who lived 2,000 years ago, mostly in the area that is now Ireland, United Kingdom, and northern France, celebrated their new year on November 1st. Now, this day marked the end of summer and the harvest and the beginning of the dark, cold winter, a time of year that was often associated with human death. Now, the Celts believed that on the night before the new year, the boundary between the worlds of the living and the dead became blurred. On the night of October 31st, they celebrated Samhain, when it was believed that the ghost of the dead returned to Earth. In addition to causing trouble and damaging crops, Celts thought that the presence of the otherworldly spirits made it easier for the Druids or Celtic priests to make predictions about the future. For people entirely dependent on the volatile natural world, these prophecies were an important source of comfort during the long, dark winter. To commemorate the event, the Druids built huge sacred bonfires where people gathered to burn crops and animals as sacrifices to the Celtic deities. And during the celebration, the Celts wore costumes, typically consisting of animal heads and skins, and attempted to tell each other's fortunes. When the celebration was over, they relit their hearth fires, which they had extinguished earlier that evening, from the sacred bonfire to help protect them during the coming winter. Now, my thoughts on this is, why are we as Christians celebrating Halloween? And it's an honest question. I just want to know what your thoughts on it. I know people will pull scripture and say today is the day that the Lord has made. Yeah, He makes every day. True enough, true enough. But why are we mixing these cultures together? Ephesians 5:11 says, "Have nothing to do with fruitless deeds of darkness, rather expose them." That's Ephesians 5:11. You should have seen it in the description. Um, I know we do a lot of stuff to, I won't say supplement, but counteract or whatever things of Halloween. You have trunk or treat, you have harvest festivals, you have pumpkin patch after worship parties where, after the kids, either before they go or after they come from trick or treating, they come in with their costumes and whatnot. And one I came across was very interesting. Was And this is in the Christian community. It started in a Christian community. It's called soul cakes. I'd never heard of that, but in my research, I came across this thing called soul cakes, and these were to commemorate the dead, and for each one you pass out, you say a prayer for the dead. Now, that sounds a little weird to me. Um, with the soul cakes, well, the whole shebang. My thoughts on this is that we know that Halloween is about witches and ghouls. At least that's what it's made up to be in today's society. And why would we even want to compete with that? I, and, I don't know. It's just mind-boggling to me. And I know I'll probably get a lot of flack on this, and that's fine. But I just want to know what you guys' thoughts are on this. If you could leave it in the comments, I would appreciate it. On why would you have something um, on the same day as this holiday? Not so much as to have. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the harvest festival. There's nothing wrong with and this other thing. But why are we trying to compete? Why? I mean, you're doing the same thing. It's just the locale is different. You still pass out candy and treats and all this stuff, but you say you're doing it, in a safe place in the church. Well, you got a lot of gated communities that do the same thing. You have people that host Halloween parties, and the like. So, but you're still celebrating Halloween. I mean, you might not call it Halloween, but you're doing the same exact thing as what the people are doing in Halloween. And I know on my previous video, I was talking about entertainment versus teaching. You go to the club, you got lights, music, smoke. You go to the church, you got lights, music, smoke. I mean, just because you put it in a different locality, don't mean it is what it is. It's entertainment. This is still celebrating Halloween. So I just wanted to get you guys' thought on that. I'm not going to be on here long. I would love for you guys to comment on this thing and just let me know what your take is. And not only on Halloween, Christmas, Easter, all these other holidays, just to see what your take is on it. And forgive my glasses. I had to use to read a little bit earlier. But I just wanted to get your thoughts on it, see what you thought about it. What's your mindset? What's your justification of still having these different festivals and things going on in lieu of celebrating Halloween when you're doing pretty much the same thing? It's just located at the church. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. You have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I look forward to seeing you again in the next day or two. I'm gonna put some more stuff up. As always, if I said something that you liked, please comment, let the video run. It helps with my algorithms. Consider subscribing if you would like. It'll be much appreciated. And if you have anything or any other topics you want to discuss or have me discuss, or as always, I invite anyone to come on with me if you have something to say, or if you want to discuss some topics. I appreciate it. Well, all right, that's all I have. Thank you guys for tuning in once again to the Seed Giver podcast, where we talk about things that matter most to you. You have a great and wonderful rest of your day. See ya.